This is an original 2004 Devinci Hucker, which was designed and actually manufactured in Canada. Yep, even the frame was made in Canada, and it shows. The welds are perfect, and pride is shown in the workmanship. The bike underwent a complete frame-off restoration, with the chain stays and seat stays repainted, as the paint was quite scuffed up in the back end of the bike, which is quite a testament to the last owner who enjoyed this bike hard. The down tube and the top tube only got paint touch-ups to preserve the original decals that are on the bike. So back to the frame on this bike. It was built like a tank and arguably the strongest hardtail frame ever built, in my opinion. And to get you stopped, the original Avid front hydraulic and rear V-brakes were upgraded to Shimano hydraulic discs front and back. Can you imagine a dude hurtling himself off the top of Garbanza at Whistler with a rear V-brake? Well, yep, he did it on this Hucker. So we got to talk about the shocks on this bike. It's a Marzocchi Bomber EXR Pro, which is a dual Open Bath SSV system. SSV meaning speed sensitive valving. So what's so special about SSV valving, John? Well, the forks are an open bath design, which means the oil in the lowers can circulate in the spring section of the fork. On sealed units, like air forks, the lower oil is only there to lubricate the fork. On an open bath design like these Marzocchis, the oil is also being used to damp the fork's movement, making for a simpler design. So are you going to talk about the shock some more, John? Heck yeah, I am. Interestingly, the shock is equipped with SAE 7.5 fork oil as spec'd by Marzocchi. So damping in relation to the rider's weight is controlled by changing the viscosity either to a heavier or lighter SAE oil. Very cool technology. Shifting was looked after by Shimano Dior 9-speed with an 1132 in the back. And the crankset is a 170mm SR Suntour with a single 32-tooth chainring and blackguard bushguard. At some point, the original triple in the front was replaced out with this single. The bike has the original Cowloy aluminum riser handlebars, Radical Artos DH stem, and threadless 1/8 WTB Momentum Comp ST headset. Anyway, turning back the clock to 2004, when the person who bought this bike knew they wanted something special. With this bike, they could go out for a tour around the neighborhood, or could have a sick urban session, or ride some downhill, or blast down some trails and hit every stunt, huck, drop, shoot that Garbanzo could offer. Bottom line, you can do anything with this bike, and you don't find that very often. Bikes are generally designed for a particular discipline of riding, and this Hucker handles a good chunk of them. And because of that, I'm giving this bike a 5 out of 5.